around our campus. Today, I will be taking you around the Recreation and Wellness Center, also known as the gym, so that's what you can see behind me. But before I get started, I'm just going to give you a little intro about me. So my name is Karina. I am a junior here at UCF studying entertainment management. I also am getting a certificate in managing sporting events, and outside of giving tours, I volunteer over at the UCF Arboretum. I am a student section leader for the UCF men's basketball team, and I also work at the student union. And now we're going to get into our beautiful gym. And so one thing I want to mention first is that everything you see here is actually included in your tuition. So you can just walk right into the gym, swipe your UCF ID, and use anything that I'm about to show you today. But first, I want to show you one of the main attractions that we have over here at our gym. And that is our rock climbing wall. So we have a 41-foot, 360-degree rock climbing tower that you can use whenever you want to. We have instructors here, and we also do have classes. So if you wanted to learn how to rock climb, you can do that right over here. And then we also change the rock combinations every month or so you will never get bored. But then now we're going to take you to check out the rest of our facility. So our state-of-the-art facility features two different floors. So here you can see our second floor, which is mainly our cardio floor. So here we have everything from steppers, treadmills, rowing machines, Stairmasters, anything you can think of, we have it right up here. And then if we come this way, you can see our first floor, which is more dedicated to strength training. So here we have the machines that are catered to specific muscle groups, but if you were to keep going down, we would have a full free weight floor with Olympic platforms and any other strength training equipment you could think of. And so now we're just going to keep walking this way and show you our 1-8-mile track. So our 1-8-mile track is open all year and is indoors, so you can run whatever the weather is outside. And it actually overlooks 4 of our different multi-purpose courts. So a lot of students like to use this to play basketball, volleyball, even ping pong. And they do a lot of intramural sports here. Right now we do have it like socially distanced, so that's why machines are out here, but usually that is what it's used for. And then also outside we have 6 turf fields that our intramural sports and clubs perform at. So that'd be our club soccer, flag football, lacrosse, and many others. We also, on the first floor, have a wellness and health promotion services center, and in there we can find different outreach and educational workshops on topics like nutrition, stress management, sleep, healthy relationships, body image. And so now we're going to be taking you through the other side of the gym so that you can see our leisure pool. Also, you can see that we have a Smoothie King in here. That's the only thing you'd have to pay for if you wanted to eat or have a smoothie at the gym. But they do have $5 Fridays, and it's really convenient if you want to do that, grab a snack, and then head outside. So out here you can see our beautiful leisure pool. Sorry, it is a little bit windy today, but hopefully you can still just enjoy the views, and hopefully you can hear me still. But over at our leisure pool, it is a resort style, and the Wi-Fi extends out here, so a lot of students like to come study and just hang out by the pool. During the summer, we have a ton of different pool parties that happen to get students more acquainted and just meet new people. And then also during our football season, they put up a blow-up video screen and they actually broadcast the football games here, so you can watch it while you are in the pool, and it is super great. Also behind there, we have volleyball courts as well as tennis courts that are open till 1 a.m. So if you wanted to practice, you can definitely use those. And at the gym here, we also do have an Olympic-style lap pool if you wanted to work out by swimming. Another area that we like to highlight is our Lake Claire. Sadly, it is not here, so you can't see it. But you can rent out canoes and kayaks from the gym and go head out over to our man-made lake. And it is super beautiful. There's also volleyball nets over there and barbecue stations if you wanted to use that. And then also, we are one of 5 schools in the country to feature an outdoor challenge course featuring the high and low ropes elements. So we really just wanted to highlight all of the active and healthy lifestyle opportunities that we have here at UCF. So now we're going to be going back inside and actually interviewing a student employee over at the Recreation and Wellness Center. So I will introduce her and then ask her a couple questions. works here at the Recreation and Wellness Center at UCF. So if you want to just introduce yourself really quickly.
Yeah, so I'm Lexi. I am a junior studying human communications, and I've been working at the Recreation and Wellness Center for 3 years.
All right, so just our first question for you is, tell us your favorite equipment or workout that you have here over at the RWC.
So I love our group exercise classes. We have a full schedule that are both virtual and in person. It's a wide variety of classes from Zumba to yoga or bar or anything.
Awesome, I love the gym. And then also, what is your position here and how do you like it?
So I'm a building manager and I love it. I love getting able to connect with the students, the patrons, and the rest of our staff.
And then our last question for you is, what do you wish you knew coming in as a freshman about the facility or any programs that you have here at the RWC?
So I didn't know that we had an outdoor adventure center. Outdoor adventure is an awesome place to rent out kayaks, tents, go camping. There's a bunch of trips that you can go on out of state. It's an amazing place, and it's all right here in the RWC.
Thank you so much, Lexi. Thank you for letting us showcase the RWC here at UCF. So thank you so much for watching us. And then now we're going to be going over to Dan, who's going to be showing you guys the student union.
Hi everyone, my name is Dan Duffy, and I'm originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, but now I like to call Orlando my new home. I'm currently studying marketing with a minor in film. And outside of undergraduate admissions ambassadors, I'm heavily involved in DECA, a competitive business club here on campus. Night Runners, which is our cross-country team, our men's ultimate frisbee team. I'm also a Burnett Honors student and a recipient of the National Merit Scholarship Award. So we are here in the Student Union, our heart of campus. Not only is it our physical center of campus, but it's also a hub of student life where a lot of students like to gather and study, eat, and just hang out. If you look over the edge, you can see our seal. Now that's the Pegasus. He is our academic mascot. We also have an athletic mascot, Nitro. So you always see Nitro around at our athletic events, sporting events, and you'll see Pegasus on anything academic related. Now we at UCF are very superstitious, and we have our seal roped off because we think that if any undergraduate student walks on that seal, they're not going to graduate. There's only one time that we take down those ropes, and that's the week of graduation. And our graduating students can go stand on the seal and get a nice picture with their family, their friends, all dressed up, and it's really sweet. But you, as an undergraduate student, need to make sure that you're paying attention, you're not there texting on your phone, and you're going to walk over that seal, because then you won't graduate. I've witnessed it myself. It almost happening to myself. The people that I've seen do it, I've yet to see ever again, and I'm serious. So up on the 3rd floor, we also have a game room on campus, and that's funded by our student government. We have anything from ping pong, billiards. We have just normal tables where you can just play any other games. Also some computers in there, and just a normal place to relax and chill with nice lighting and a cool environment with music as well. Right here, we do have our Office of Student Involvement. So that's our OSI office. That is also where all of our RSOs, our registered student organizations, are funded from. So we have over 650 clubs and organizations on campus, anywhere from napping club to lacrosse to cross country to business clubs to engineering clubs. You name it, we have it. And if we don't have it, you and 10 other friends can go into our Office of Student Involvement, fill out a couple of forms, and get funding for your club. I do personally recommend the napping club. So later on the tour, we're going to show you some other places on campus, on Memory Mall. Memory Mall is a great spot recommended by the napping club. On our right over here, we have a computer lab completely funded by our student government. So the computer lab is open to UCF students, and you can print there as well. I've happened to use it very many times. It's pretty easy, and it's a nice, convenient, tucked away spot, very quiet. Coming up on our right over here, on the 3rd floor, we have our Office for the Student Government. So the student government just recently changed their name from our SGA to SG, so just student government now. And they run a budget of $18.8 million every year. And you're probably wondering where that $18.8 million goes. Well, it goes to a lot of campus events and activities, as well as funding the RWC, our gym, which you just saw earlier, as well as the student union that we're standing in now. So a lot of that money is also going to fund our RSOs, our clubs. Clubs get a budget, and they can spend that money on events that they want to do with their club. And additionally, over at our Addition Financial Arena, our basketball arena, a bunch of events, anywhere from comedy nights to concert nights. So just last year, we had Pete Davidson come in for comedy night, and we had a few other people from SNL come as well. For concert night, we had Logic, we had Six Black or Black, we had Black Bear, we had King and Country, we also had Tyler the Creator, and just a few weeks ago we actually had Sway Lee and Slim Jim come on to UCF's campus. So we're still holding events during Corona, obviously in the same capacity, but the student government is still staying active and trying to hold these events. So we're actually walking in to our brand new center, which was funded through some of our funds from the Student Government Association. On the right, we do have a full-service Starbucks, which just opened. And the good thing about this new renovation for the Student Union is it added a bunch of more seating, a bunch more lighting that we really felt like we lacked before, and it's allowed campus life to kind of expand here in the Student Union. Now, this was just added within the past year, actually just opened last fall. And the year before that, which we're going to walk down into the phase of our renovation, opened up a bunch more dining options on campus in our cafeteria. Now, I love to come here just to study all the time and just get some extra food. Usually after class, I'll come over here, get food, sit down, study, do some homework. And it's a really quiet, but more lively experience than I would say the library. So it depends on your kind of vibe and how you like to work. So over here on our left, we do have 5 new added. We have Steak and Shake, Qdoba, Hugh and Magoo's, Witch, and Panda Express. Like I said, all brand new. They were just added in the past 2 years, and they're really allowed more dining options on campus, which is what we've been trying to emphasize, which is more student life on campus. Also over here, we do have our full-size sit-down Chili's restaurant. So you can go in there, like a normal Chili's restaurant, sit down with your family and friends. And also something that I do like to mention is that we do have this Knights Mall, which we're coming up. So in Knights Mall, we also have a few other dining options as well. We have a Cafe Bustelo, and then we're also walking into, on the right, we have a Mrs. Fields Bakery and Pita Shop. So vegetarian options you can get from the Pita Shop. And from Mrs. Fields Bakery, you can get any from bakery items that are baked fresh and daily. And the big one that we like to talk about is actually Night Stop. So Night Stop is one of our convenience stores on campus, where you can get anything that you would find at a convenience store: chips, drinks, sodas. You can get some work utensils like papers and pencils, as well as some small medicines as well. But you can also see we just added bento sushi in there as well. So we do have sushi made on the daily for our students, fresh and never more than 1 a day old. So it's always made fresh. It's actually really good. Coming up right here, we do have our ticket center. So one really convenient thing and really awesome thing about our Student Government Association here is that they will go to all the theme parks around here, like Universal Studios, Disney. We also have Busch Gardens, Aquatica, Congo River. So we'll also go to Kennedy Space Center, just movie theaters, and also bowling alleys and just mini golf and all these tickets. So the student government will spend some of their funds to bulk buy the tickets and then sell them back to UCF students at a discounted rate. And the actual rates are insane. So for a UCF student, you can buy a normal Disney ticket for $120. But if you're a UCF student, you can buy it for $80. That's a $40 discount just on a normal Disney ticket. And all you have to do is show your UCF student ID. And a really cool event that UCF student government also hosts is Universal Nights. So around spring break period or out right before it, actually the student government will go out and buy one of the parks, completely buy out one of the parks from Universal Parks from 4 o'clock to closing time, only for UCF students. And it's completely free for UCF students too. All you have to do is show your UCF student ID, pick up your ticket, and then go and have fun that whole night. We also provide transportation there and back, and it's a really fun night, and it's all because of our UCF student government that we can have that fun experience. And that just goes to show that there's so much to do inside University of Central Florida, inside UCF, in the Central Florida area, because Orlando is such a popping and really fun place to be. Some other services that we like to talk to is we have our college optical services here as well. So you have anything to do with eyewear or you need eyewear, you can get that from our college optical services. And then over here, we do have our biking services. So if you want to buy a bike, you can buy a bike from here, or if your bike's broken, you can get your bike repaired for free here on campus as well. Another services that we'd like to talk about is, as we're going to come around the bend, we do have our police station located on campus and inside our student union. But one service that they do is you can actually bring your laptop, your skateboarding, because skateboarding is a great mode of transportation here at UCF. Your ID, your number actually engraved onto your bike so that if ever stolen and the police find it, they're going to know that it's yours and not anyone else's. So we're coming out into one of our main hallways in our student union. We're just leaving Knights Mall. And over here we do have our acclaimed Knights wall, so all of the awards that our UCF students have received. And over here, we're going to be walking past our Pegasus Grand Ballroom. So this is where a lot of large events will be held. Usually during our normal open houses, you're going to be coming through the Pegasus Ballroom, and that's probably going to be your first experience being in there. A large gathering center. We also have a bunch of other ballrooms throughout the student union as we're up in that rotunda, where anything from club events can be held, guest speakers will be held there. I know some formals will be held there as well. And also in the Grand Ballroom, this is where your large events where you're going to be given award ceremonies, they're going to be held there as well. We're actually going to be walking outside of our student union now to our brand new renovated boardwalk area, which overlooks a nice wooded area where also you can study, relax, and chill with your friends. And like I said, this is all brand new. And I just thought I'd take some time to tell you guys about one of my favorite traditions here on campus. And it actually has to do with something that's funded by the student government as well. So out of that $18 million budget, they actually put on something called Spirit Splash. So on the first Friday, so on the homecoming week, the day before our big football game, we actually go around our reflection ponds, which is our big pond in front of our Milliken Hall and in front of our library as well. And on one side, we'll have all of our cheerleaders, our pep band, our football team, nitro, and a huge countdown clock. And the other side, covering the whole green grass, is thousands of UCF students where you can't even see the grass. And what I'm about to say, I'm not going to do enough justice. So if you do have time, I definitely recommend looking up UCF Spirit Splash. It's like a 2-minute video, and you absolutely love it. But what happens is when the clock strikes 0, Nitro lowers his sword, and all the UCF students rush the pond in their very own Hunger Games. Me, being a very big Hunger Games geek, I find this amazing. Everybody has like raincoats on. They're on top of their shoulders. They have these huge signs, fishing nets. Everybody's just trying to get this one limited, exclusive edition, 150 to 200 rubber ducks. I know it sounds weird. If you come to UCF, these things are coveted as gold. You can go on eBay and find them from anywhere to $200. And you're supposed to, when you graduate, have 4 little duckies lined up in a row. I sadly haven't gotten one last year. I didn't get one this year. But it is such a fun and exciting tradition that if you do come to UCF, I implore you to go and check out. So I thank you for coming and visiting our student union, and I'm about to send you guys over to Emily over at Memory Mall.
Hi everyone, welcome to Knights Plaza. My name is Emily and I'm going to be showing you guys this area of campus. Before I get started, I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. So like I said, my name is Emily. I am a junior studying psychology with a minor in human services. I'm originally from Jacksonville, Florida, and outside of giving these campus tours, I'm involved in Greek life. I was a part of the Lead Scholars Academy, and I was also a UCF Care Ambassador. So like I said, we are in Knights Plaza. Knights Plaza is actually on our north end of campus and has many different resources and amenities that we're going to highlight. Some of those include all of our athletic fields. We have some dining options here in Knights Plaza. We also have an on-campus housing option, and we have our arena, which is directly behind me. So the Addition Financial Arena is the largest live entertainment and sports facility in East Orlando and features a seating capacity of over 10,000 with 16 luxury suites and club seating with lounge access. Convocation, graduation, concerts, and other events are held here at our arena, and our UCF basketball team actually plays here. We've had tons of different artists and tours that have come through our arena, including Daniel Tosh, Ludacris, Meghan Trainor, and Cirque du Soleil, just to name a few. So just in front of me, we actually have Memory Mall, which is probably my favorite part of campus. Memory Mall is a great place for our students to hang out. A lot of times students like to hammock here. People will play Frisbee or play sports. People bring their pets. But Memory Mall is also a really great place for game day because all of our Knights and their families actually tailgate here. We get super hyped up before we march to our stadium. Another really important building right next to Memory Mall is our Career Services building. So this is an office that helps our students explore, plan, and achieve our career goals. So we actually have the largest cooperation education program in the state, and we actually have 20,000 students that participate every year. We have career fairs and networking sessions with employers, and those occur regularly throughout the year. And students can actually get career advice, a resume critique, or a mock interview anytime in this building. So directly behind me, we actually have our second gym, our Recreation and Wellness Center. This gym is actually a lot smaller than our other gym, which you guys were able to see. This gym is typically utilized by our students who live in towers. So towers is one of the on-campus housing options that I did mention. So towers is actually going to be apartment style. So what that means is you have 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. So you get to have your own room and you share a bathroom with one other person. Towers is actually comprised of 4 buildings that are 7 stories tall, and Towers actually houses approximately 500 students. I did mention that you get your own bedroom, so in that bedroom, you actually have a full-size bed, you have a kitchen and a living room in your own unit, and that kitchen has a dishwasher, you have access to internet, HD cable TV, and you also have optional preferred parking if you would like that. You're also going to see our Barnes & Noble, which is a fun spot on campus to get all kinds of UCF apparel. I know I've got plenty of Christmas presents here. If we keep walking, we'll hit our Veterans Academic Resource Center. And so this is just a place for a student who is also a veteran. They actually get a chance to hang out with an advisor, and that advisor is in this afternoon. I did mention that a lot of one of the amenities that we have here is dining. So we have tons of different options for our students to eat at. We do have a Jimmy John's, we have a popsicle parlor, we have a Great Los Locos Tacos, we have a Domino's. There's actually recently a 7-Eleven built nearby. There is a Starbucks located here on our north end of campus, and we also have a Dunkin' Donuts here as well. We also have something called all-night study here. So our library does close around 2 a.m. So if you need a place to study all night, you study at all-night study. Something pretty cool about this particular part of campus that I don't think many students actually know is that you have access to free Scantrons and free test booklets at all-night study with just your UCF ID. And we do have 2 all-night study locations. Like I mentioned before, we are on the north end of campus, and we have a second all-night study location all the way on our south end of campus, where that is next to our gym, which you guys got to see earlier. So right now we are actually about to walk into Nitro's, which is one of our dining halls located on campus. We do have a second dining hall located on campus, and that's back on the south end of campus that I keep mentioning. That second dining hall is going to be located by that all-night study as well as our gym. So we're going to go ahead and walk into Nitro's. We are going to get to talk to Crystal Sargent, who works here, and she's going to give you guys a tour of Nitro's.
Hello, Knights. How are you? I am so excited to show you our dining hall today and to talk to you a little bit about meal plans. What's a meal plan, you ask? It's a predetermined package of meals and dining dollars that you can use at UCF dining locations all over campus. So let's peek into what a dining hall is. So a dining hall is a one-stop shop for all of your kind of home-cooked needs. You're going to come in the location, you're going to swipe your card, and then you're going to see all of this in front of you. An all-you-care-to-eat location means that you can come back as much as you want to the stations to refill your plate, or you can leave with as little as you want. So depending on your lifestyle or what's going on with you during that day, you can come in for as little as an apple and a cup of coffee, or you can come in and have an entire meal. We've got a variety of stations for you to see. We have a build your own salad bar. We have a grill. This is a very popular location for us. We're going to have all kinds of things here, including vegan burgers as well. We always have grilled chicken. We always have a special for you guys to have as well. We also have our made-to-order deli. We do offer a deli special, but we are really proud to say, too, that you can build your own sandwiches and subs just the way that you like them. looking for plant-based entree items, this is where you're going to find them, as well as your home-cooked proteins. You're going to have your steamed vegetables, your hot proteins, all those things that remind you of the meals that were cooked for you back home. Over here is our newest station. It is our ramen station. So when you come in, you're going to pick between the toppings and the broths that we have available and build your own ramen bowl. This has been around since last semester. It has been increasingly popular, and we're adding new proteins and new toppings to the station all the time. And lastly, the bakery. Who doesn't love a fully stocked bakery? Cookies, brownies, cakes. We also have our vegan dessert every single day, tons of fruit. So we have a lot of great options for you. If you check out over here, you are going to see that we have Starbucks coffee right here in the dining halls. That's right, you don't have to use your dining dollars for Starbucks coffee. Just come on in, you can get all of your espresso-based beverages as well as fresh brewed coffee right here with a swipe on your meal plan. So, lots of great things to see in a dining hall. Are there other places to eat on campus with your meal plan? Absolutely. Some of your favorite brands are here on campus: Chick-fil-A, Panda Express, Starbucks. A lot of great places for you to use your meal plan. So again, when you come into the dining hall, you're going to use the swipe part of your meal plan. When you go to those other restaurants, you're going to use the dining dollars portion of your meal plan. So again, meal plan is going to give you all the things that you're looking for while you're here on campus. It doesn't matter if you're living on or off campus, we're going to have a meal plan that fits your lifestyle. So you may be wondering too, how has dining halls changed since COVID came? Well, I will tell you that we did have to make a lot of adjustments right away last fall. Very easy to transition. However, we just took away the self-service options and made it so that you're going to see a happy, friendly face all the time serving you meals. We do anticipate to still have servers here all the time, but we have been able to bring back some of your customizable favorites. And while we are still social distancing, I do expect you to come in and be able to see and get everything that you want and be able to have that really awesome time with your friends eating your lunches.
Thank you so much, Crystal, for your time.
Thank you.
We're going to go ahead and turn it over to Dan, who is at our stadium.
Hi, everyone, and you're taking an exclusive look at our Knights locker room here under the football field, the Bounce House. This is the same locker room that housed the 2017 National Championships, where we went undefeated for 13-0 and took the national championship. This locker room also housed the teams that went 22-0 with a straight win streak, and also had a 22-game 30-point or more for every game. This is that UCF's team's locker room. And talking about UCF teams, just now our men's tennis is ranked 19th, and our women's tennis is ranked 18th. Our baseball just took a series win over the #1 ranked Ole Miss baseball team, which is absolutely huge. Our women's basketball is currently second in the AAC with only 2 losses, and our cheer teams was the 2020 National Championships. Our XC team is headed into the 2020 AAC National Championship, which was moved from the fall to the spring, and our women's golf is also ranked number 25 in the nation. Our women's soccer leads the AAC, and our softball team also leads the AAC with a 9-2 record. And just recently, our senior Aaliyah White became UCF's all-time leading winner as a pitcher with her 81st win just 2 weeks ago. And lastly, our volleyball leads the AAC with an 8-1 record. And this is all just this year. And recently, our football coach, we just got a brand new football coach. Speed, that same excitement to UCF and bringing on it to UCF fast. We're really excited to have them, and we're looking forward to next year and our football team and what they can come and provide us. So we're actually going to take a walk outside of our locker room and go through our tunnel, which our UCF players will run through at the start of the game. Now, as a freshman coming here, I was really excited to come to a large campus that had a D1 program that was nationally ranked and was winning and had a consecutive win streak and were national champions just a few years before. And coming here and getting into the Bounce House, which is what we call our stadium, was extremely exciting and was an amazing experience just getting into that stadium. And as the players were running out, the crowd gets hyped. They turn on Zombie Nation, and our whole stadium starts jumping up and down, up and down, up and down, physically shaking the stadium. And when I say all the fans, I mean all 45,000 UCF students, UCF family members, UCF fans are jumping up and down on the bounce house where it's physically shaking. And when I mean that, when I brought my grandma down here, I told her she had to sit down because she was starting to fall over. This is the bounce house, and it's where our UCF Knights play their games. Recently, it used to be called Spectrum Stadium. That was after, that was on 2007, after it was opened up as Bright House Network Stadium. In 2014, and most recently in 2018, Chick-fil-A Bowl over Auburn. Champions here at UCF. Like I said, as a freshman coming to campus, football games are one of the best experiences you can ever have at UCF. Tailgating happens on Memory Mall. It's completely covered. It's an exciting experience when you start before the game, then you get in line to come into the game. The pep band comes over, a marching band who actually march down Memory Mall playing our fight song. And they'll march right into the stadium, past where we actually hold a concert right on the other side of the stadium. We just had Smash Mouth last year, played on our homecoming game. And they'll walk in, the pep band goes in, and they'll come to the stadium, and that's when they let all the students in, and they'll slowly fill up the stands. It's a really exciting, really fun time at UCF. I definitely encourage you to come to all these football games on campus. And also, just another thing that we want to talk about with our football games, you as a UCF student can get into every game completely free. Every home game, not only for football, soccer, basketball, you name it, baseball, completely free for UCF students. And all you have to do is show your UCF ID and reserve your ticket ahead of time before the game. And that's a great perk about coming to campus at UCF. A lot of services are completely free for UCF students compared to other schools where it might be $360 just for 4 tickets to a game. After a hard day of work, hard day of practice. Very soon. So thank you all for coming out here and seeing our bounce house. I appreciate you guys coming out to our live tour at UCF. And also, I really hope to look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow at our live tour around 5 o'clock for our residence halls.